Hello, my name is Adhita Mahatva. I'm here to share what I'm going to do for my assignment one. So basically, I want to share with you about the Inditex, what they do in CSR, and what's so analytical CSR about that they do. They look like they are very successfully to do it, but there's some process that might be very unethical about it, and probably I'm gonna give them suggestions and conclusions, and for the reference I will give you at the end of this video. So let's start. Okay, Inditex. If you may know, Inditex is one of uh, the largest fashion retailers in Spanish. It was built in 1963. They mostly focus on clothes and shoes. Basically, it started as the woman's family business for the woman clothes. If you are familiar with the Zara Home, Bulls and Bears, Stradivarius, Q, and uh, and any other brands, um, that that is an Inditex. That is the Inditex brands. So yeah, everything that you wear today, especially the millennials, yeah, that's Inditex brands. So what are the CSR? If you're not familiar with CSR, CSR is like business models that helps company to be socially accountable to itself, to the stakeholders, especially internal or external stakeholders, and and their surrounding as well. So yeah, what their CSR of I see I have I saw their annual report on 2017, and I concluded that there are three contribution on their CSR. First of all, they contribute to the society. Second, they contribute to the environment, and finally, they contribute to the uh, internal stakeholders. So yeah, contribute to they made contribution to the society, such as fighting against poverty. They promote they promoted the zero hungers. They made cities environment to be safe and resilient as possible. And for the internal stakeholders, they made some contributions, such as creating the workplace environment good to be good as possible, to be safest as possible. Training programs, they also increasing the efficiency of employment. They also promoting the uh, empowerment and fight against inequality. So yeah, what about their environment's contributions? They also fight. They also avoiding the hazardous materials. They also promoting the hazardous waste kind of programs, and they also protecting the underwater lives. They also concerned about the underwater life, such by not using any hazardous materials. It's probably gonna be a waste on the seas. I think that's all of it that uh, concern about the CSR. So what's so analytical CSR about them? I read I read a lot. I read some news regarding them, regarding the CSR. I found there were two main concerns about this. What makes the CSR so unethical? First of all, is about the viscose productions. They use they use a viscose as a material, which was found usually on the clothes between the $2 until from the chips from the cheaper clothes to the expensive clothes. So what is all about the viscose production? Viscose is indicated as the material that need a heavy production, which is it is very dangerous to the environment. So basically, they are that's against their CSR. Usually, from what I see, it's one of their brands. Zara use the viscose productions, use the viscose as materials, so it against the CSR. So what the second, my second concern? What's the second concern about them that's make the CSR unethical? Um, there are rumors says that their management are not so good are not so good. Their working their work they have a poor workplace conditions. They haven't paid the laborers who made who made the products. So one news that I stumble upon it. It's a very rather interesting because they have they have the kind of one of the laborers, not one of the laborers, most of the laborers uh, slip out some messages on the product saying that I made this for you to buy, but I didn't get paid for it. So it become news. It become a news to mostly it becomes it draw attention to all the people, say indicate that the Inditex didn't have a good management. They didn't pay the laborers who made that who made that their products. So it's kind of annoying. It's kind of weird because when you buy the clothes, then suddenly you found that kind of message. It's kind of it makes you kind of think twice to buy that product. So what is the suggestion that I could give to them? So I think I think they should I know sorry what is the what our how do they react about this? So apparently they didn't blunder. They stood their grounds. They they knew this is going to be a problem, so solve this. So they use the swift solutions. They they hear the laborers plea and compensate compensate all of them in one day. They clear out they already clear out the problems, so it is good. It's cool, but I think they need to be more they need to be draw attention to the social media because this is one of my suggestions. They need to be draw more attention to the social media because most of the social media that I look upon on their brands was mainly for the uh, was for mainly for the so fashion trivia kind of thing, like what to wear, what not to wear, and uh, mix and match kind of thing. So yeah, they need to be focused on the social media on answering this kind of problem, how they react to the public, how they're gonna apologize. I mean, for first of all, that might be that First of all, that's a good suggestion. They probably need to apologize to the public. How did this happen? How did this happen? They need to explain themselves within the social media. So yeah. So what's the conclusion about this? All of this, I think Inditex is a good product. Inditex is a good company. They have a good intention based on their CSR. But then again, they need to be very careful using their about the using the CSR because some of them are contradictory to the real life, such as physical production kind of thing, unpaid laborers, poor work condition. They need to be focused on that to fix it. So I think that's all from me. Um, I will give you the reference at the end of video. Thank you.